In Search of Crazed Love. Collected Poems. By Alfred Vassallo. From the book of the same name. A Christmas Wish. I woke up early in the morning, wondering what the day will be like. Hoping, wholeheartedly, the phantom of Christmas had been good to me. Wishing, of course, for my only request to be granted. Not that I was asking for much. A simple wish, yet very difficult. A humble request, and yet hard. A modest appeal, but arduous to accomplish. I wished for you, my love, my princess, my queen. Yet I was denied again. Another year will pass. I will graciously wish for you again. Agonizing heart, I suffer so much. When the moment arrives, I was kissed, I was betrayed, I was dead and yet living. I agonize so much. When flogged by the lashes of deceived love, once whipped, another came along, beaten cruelly. For a long time, it pushed me violently, face down on spiky ground, incising me, while the morbid heart became dull, very dull, encouraging my voice, which pierced the few. Like me, my mind is darker, my bravery somehow frightened, though feeling cleansed from the obscurity of my love, betrayed and crucified. If I had the power, I would tell again the story of my wounded heart, an unsuccessful tale by a woman failing to fulfill my dying love for her. And yet, my heart never stops giving her perpetual love. An outraged heart, my furious heart will follow you forever, everywhere and anywhere, night and day, because I will make you understand that by loving another, not me, the angry heart will be reborn again. I'm not convinced that you're gone. You've left me, but I won't make you come back. Tell me the truth, and maybe I will understand, as you've never told it before. And my fuming heart that loves you won't forgive ever again. Sooner or later my livid heart will heal. You'll be loser as you'll lose it all. Though the mad heart still loves you, the infuriated heart will forget you forevermore. Awake, my soul, suspended deep in an unknown atmosphere, hiding from recognized truth of longing past, hungering a great need for relief, the anguished heartache, diverting ecstasy into a miserable torment, hovering all around the nothingness, interrupting secluded shame, compunctions of wrongdoings, hanging in void, punishing the being that once was, lingering without expectations, descending into the mist of oblivion, utterly forgotten, dispersing without prospect of being awoken again. Begging, I am begging you. You know, because you can feel me. I am pleading with you, though I know it's all my fault. I want to be near you, to be with you at all times. I will kneel down to you. I need you more than ever. I will give my soul away. I will do anything to be with you, and you'll be true. I can hear your voice coming towards me through the dark night while I'm in bed. Though far away, I can hear it. Forever hearing it drives me insane. I can feel your arms touching my face. So smooth is your touch. So graceful your movements. So vicious is your heart. That is away from me. So far away. Betrayed. Senryu. Distraught sensation. With unstable fixation. One separation. Blood incisions on my chest. When last time I cheated on you badly, I etched a curse on myself over you. Because if I actually, really, truly loved you, I should have not betrayed you. Would I able to catch sight of you again? Will you forgive my foolish behavior? I will inscribe deep into my heart the pains you suffered. I'll be willing to carve in blood the agonies you have undergone profoundly into my exhausted mind. If you should decide to foolishly come back to me unexpectedly, I will consciously hide and determinedly run away. But in doing so, I will etch your memory in my anxious heart forever, until the incisions I will engrave will mark me till kingdom come. Dead is the heart. Desolate is the heart. Lonely. As my coffin reaches the atrocious pit, down into the mucky earth, where it died with me too. In solitary. Deserted the heart became. Discarded. In a grave which now serves me well. For my living was not adequate. And not unwanted. Bleak is the heart. Trembling. Without vivacity. Unclear the muddy surroundings of where my body lies. Quavering. Forsaken the heart is. Unbecoming. Indelicate and unappealing. In contrast with the surroundings of my cadaver's living quarters. Unflattering. Depressing is not the right word. For a heart that loved so much. Where apathy was so popular. Even in the abyss of darkness. In the void of hell. Weakening. Gloomy are the heart's surroundings. Without flowing blood. No endless twitching. For the body is dead. And the soul has vanished. Into the pit of mediocrity. And melancholy. Dreary is a loving heart. Insensitive. Until it found out what made the soul cry. Unimposing with strict self-denial. Inattentive. Unwilling is the heart to adapt in this somber atmosphere. Subdued with no allowances. No exceptions. Only accomplished tediousness. Disinclining. Dead is my heart. Damned without love and hate. With obsolete emotions. Inactive reactions. Passions and sensations. Full of dread. Dead is the heart. And so am I. Eternal love. When you die, my love, I'll touch, kiss, make love to you. In the most heavenly spirits. Where you'll be waiting anxiously for my return to your arms. But until then, I'll make love to you daily. In my mind. That will caress my heart. Absolve any other lustful thoughts. For your body was the only body I needed. Then, now and forever. Even more. Why? Am I wondering? Why all this fear? What have I to lose? Only what is inside me. That makes me unique. Which makes me love you. Even more. You always spend the day teasing with phrases that don't belong. because they clash with your character and make it more possible for me to love you even more. I like to remember what I miss. In missing you, suddenly I'll melt, fading into your seductive arms, unresisting, making love to you. And with every moment, I find it unbearable to ignore you, continuing to love you even more. Genuine love, laughing and giggling, that beautiful face, and I, loving her, only, without rest, in the morning, in the evening, during sleep, all the time, she, the same, loving me all day through. No, I don't think so, because full of frivolity, silliness, and triviality, I'll try, and keep on trying, hoping, 'cause I love her, that this playful mind will change someday, lying on a mattress, reflecting, gazing at a blank ceiling, about a face, a smiling face, which drove me insane, bewitched me, saddened, distressed and wounded me, and this face, stamped on my mind, always, forever, even after many long years, a decade or two, directly onto my imagination, my fantasy, my will. She's cruel, was, then and now, without affections, cares and regards, because she knows I love her, still on the bed, facing the void, the nothingness, wherever, anywhere, any place, somewhere, everywhere, all over the place, far and wide, in all places, I think of her, consumed and drained, breathless, thinking, deliberating, considering, feeling, believing in her, and her mighty love, which once she had for me, looking, here and there, without noticing, how sad, distraught, and hurt, I am even when hand in hand, walking, among happy crowds, except for me, the unfortunate, the miserable, the unfulfilled lover. I loved her, and still do, without conditions, no stipulations, just loving, adoring, idolizing, honoring my true ardor, even now, after 3 decades, apart from each other, even though I have another wife, and she a husband, but loving her I will forever, for eternity, till I meet her again, in my thoughts, in my imaginations, every second that I breathe, every second of my life, every second I have left. Express the truth. Not seeing the one I love is not the same as forgetting. It never is. So now, I am a lonely man, with a debauched face, to whom serenity comes with a struggle. I am the man with the corrupt face, a friendless man, a lonely man, a selfish, compulsive and anxious man. I, who has lived undistinguished, meaningless, senseless, failure-laden long years, who at this moment is looking for an escape, one companion I have on this trip of diversion. Its name is terror. My path is fear. While my objective is quite unknown, I don't think I will make it. This is a detour into the nothingness. I am acting on an image of reality, consisting of objects, made of substance, and of natural matter. I am sitting by my writing table. Behind me a window, which gives me a bright light. Unlock the secret, which inhabits my heart. Express the truth. Without delay. I am real. Made of flesh and blood, muscle and mind. But in a fitting moment, I will not be able to separate that which I accept to be real with that contrived inside my mind. My approach, from the departure of my true life, usually made up of dreams and fantasies, until such dimensions will undoubtedly go beyond the ultimate reasons of my reality. The case of a man who has a sour face, with his departure already along a freeway, with an exit sign that reads, "This is your way to escape from reality." I am human, safeguarded by a shield of iron, held together by a lone pin, on my way to escapism. Just a moment ago, the pin has been removed. My defense fell away, leaving me unbalanced. I have been shot by an arrow of truth, by all the enemies of my life. My insecurity has shot me down. My compassion has smothered me with humiliation. My subconscious is threatening me. My own self has failed me and blown me apart. In a desperate search for my survival, I will climb aboard a perilous car that is going too fast. And the only place around the bend is hell. Whatever hell is, for me, it comes with sunlight, serenity of peace and tranquility. Not seeing the one I love is not the same as ignoring. It never is. So now I beg, I humbly plead, respectfully beseech, unlock the secret which resides in my heart. Show the truth. Demonstrate the meaning of this unbelievable love obsession. If secrets are meant to be locked away, torturing the infatuated heart, which had been held captive by the unjust destiny. Fluctuations. I won't feel so sad now that love's gone. My life makes changes from the old world. The wheels of living will keep on turning. I must be joyful. Love came and now love vanished. Like the memories from my past, which left me exhausted and humiliated. I've had strong faith in love then. I believed that its promises were true. The way I was betrayed still disturbs me. I must have been blind. If I can stay in control for tomorrow, there'll be time enough for happiness. To forget the one and only haunting sorrow. May my fluctuations continue to get wider. With respect, love and tender care, I will tear down the curtains of the past days, leaving my heart wide open. So the covered truth of true love and affection once again will make me a believer. Through the pains of my isolation, fog in my heart, the mist covers. Meaningful affections belong to a heart, weak but passionate. Hidden love. My vault and arched structured ceiling, buried underground where I hide my love. For I am the only one I like that feeling. In the crypt lies my love, hidden from everybody, except from the Lord above. My love survives in a catacomb, amongst a maze of dark tunnels, where I established it as my home. I will bury my love in cave, amongst the cold and dampness, where I will dig my beloved grave. Who would believe it such a thing? Love entombed in a strange place. At least I know to it I am king. My love is sacred, my love is strong. Where I will accompany it for long. My love is indestructible, it will survive forever. Until infinity itself, where I with it will endeavor. Hopefully waiting. For hope. Oh my friend. My savior. I have been waiting. For so long. In a sad time. And a visit goes a long way. I sincerely hunger. For your touch. Are you still within me? I need. Your blessing. I need. Your loving. Please, spirit of death. I need you now. Lonely heart. I have in me. Lonely me. The step of love. I take to thee. Lonely heart. I've held in me. I'll be waiting again. And I hope. You come to me. Hugs and laughter. If I could cling close to you. Without a mask. Would it be so much to ask? If I could embrace and cuddle you. Proving I'm not the master. Would it be an enormous disaster? If I could squeeze you between my arms. Displaying my heart's virtue. Would that be an offensive gesture towards you? If I could take you between my hands. And kiss you without any movement. I think my heart would explode with excitement. Why I cannot show the emotion of laughter? Is it because I cannot hug you? Or because my errors are not so few? Why I cannot burst out laughing? Is it because I'm on a dangerous free fall? Or am I doomed not to the embrace you after all? Why cannot I have the experience of some joy? Do I give precarious alarms? Maybe because I cannot take you in my arms. Why I cannot have the manifestation of mirth. Show that my heart, my feelings, my soul are brighter. Take you between my hands and scream with laughter. Hugs and laughter. Tears and joy. Emotions are so cruel, bound to destroy. I beg forever. I am begging you. You know it because you can feel me. I am pleading with you. Though I know it's all my fault. I want to be near you. To be with you at all times. I will kneel down to you. I need you more than ever. I will give my soul away. I will do anything. To be with you, and you'll be true. I can hear your voice coming towards me. Through the dark night while I'm in bed. Though far away I can hear it. Forever hearing it. It drives me insane. I can feel your arms touching my face. So smooth is your touch. So graceful your movements. So vicious is your true heart. That is away from me. So far away. I love you. When your aura touched my heart. You helped it beat out and let it grow. What I knew is that all this was true. You found me again, but I've lost you. Your smile of love will stay forever. It will be secured in my lonely heart. I shall have to be braver, that's for sure. But at least I know you are very true. Beautiful flowers grow in the months of spring. Like my love, which keeps growing like fire blazing. When I get sad and lonely, your memory is my comfort. It's not enough, for my painful heart keeps bleeding. Don't let my sincere love hold me captive. Without you I shall not be free from depression. Your loving power is strong and addictive. I need it so much, or I'll die without compassion. I have to let you feel my heart. So my deep love you will understand. I have to think of you more. I want to talk to you, I implore. I have got to hold you before I depart. I have got to treasure you in my heart. I will love you always, and you'll be adored. though I have to do it in my own accord. I will die. At first I was impertinent. I was impudent. But then I learned my lesson. Without you I was lost. So now I stay away from you. Because what I did was truly wrong. With me you did not belong. So I cry all night long. You're so far away. And I am all alone. Thinking of what I did. And had not time to atone. Where are you now, I wonder? Where can I make a rendezvous? With that lovely face, which I adored and kissed. You've gone without a trace. Please come back. And never leave me again. I'm anxiously waiting now. To ease my heart from pain. That terrific smile on your cheerful and loving face. I missed so much through the years. Why is it you left me alone to cry? Alone with nothing to do but die. I will surely die. As long as you're not with me. I will definitely die. I've got nothing to live for. You left me without goodbye. And I will surely die. In my dreams. In dreams, I perceive paradise. So precise. And concise. In inactivity. I ignore the beauty. For cruelty. Love and hate. Love and hate. A pair of gems which are so rare. This I know damn sure. I can't have them both. It's too much to endure. Love and hate. A pair of diamonds which are so priceless. Hate is not the way, truth and life. Nobody can make comparisons. Since the world is full of continuous strife. Love and hate. A pair of rubies which are so precious. But they are both cunning fabricators. One is for the goody-goody. The other for the impious and fornicators. Love and hate. A pair of sapphires which is so rich. This is an appalling contradiction. As love is full of charming fondness. Hate will tempt you in a passionate seduction. Love and hate. A pair of pearls which are pretty fabulous. One is for God, the other for Satan. I know which one suits me best. After all, I am a confirmed pagan. Our world is full of love. Full of destruction. Murderers, rapists, pedophiles and wars. Our life is full of hate and broken promises. Abortions, affairs, divorces and whores. Love. Who needs it? Love. Who needs it? I definitely don't. I tried and it fucking hurts. It makes us suffer. It agitates us. It consumes us. It disrupts all that is sane. And gives us so much pain. Love is not about the silly young at heart. The feeling of being in love. It is not about a fixation. It is not rapture. It is not even a burning desire. Love is not having intercourse with another person. Love is virtuous. Love is righteous. This is about real love. The pains and sorrows one feel when someone is lost forever. Then we learn about it the hard way. Absorbing it through pain and suffering. During agonizing. In grieving. How do you replace it? How do we swap all that unbearable misery with love? How can you love someone who is dead? Who is without life? Someone you cannot communicate with ever again? How can you make love to a body made of bone? Can our love ever atone? Or will it adopt to disown? Unanswered questions. From a mediocre living to an unfulfilled dying. Loving you. When your force touched my heart through. You helped it beat out and let it grow. What I knew is, that all this was true. When your aura touched my heart through. You found me again, but I've lost you. I shall have to be braver, that's for sure. When your aura touched my heart through. Did you help it beat out and let it grow? Making music. The night is horrendous. With strong winds seducing me. The howling of the sad wolves. Children of the night sounding free. What music they make! Dracula exclaimed one time. As my soul I did forsake. Though in deep darkness, I must forbear my cruel guilt. Surrounded by unreal forces, succumb to their pretty filth. Am I actually living life? Enchanting, yet so sad. Sadness that digs profoundly into my heart, leaving me lifeless but not dead. No nonsense. In acrostic form. Never have I a requirement to justify. Only my love. Neither do I have to compromise. Other than lust. Notice that if there is no room in hell, should roam the earth and yell. Eventually love and lust will mingle. Natural feelings are there for the taking. Seducing the hearts of weak beings. Endlessly waiting for a bit of exploration. No regrets, never. Everything my heart felt was for her. I've never regretted anything I've done. Neither will I cry over my decisions that I've taken in the past. The past that still haunts me, echoing forever in my mind, collapsing fast. Everything my heart felt, I gave to her. Without regrets or remorse. It was my fate, my crumbling destiny. This I did gladly and will do it again. The forbidden love which I pursued, till this day in vain. With my sad and painful memories, I have to live a subdued life. It is not wise to live in the past, which doesn't help my morbid thoughts. Thoughts that are always within me, severely preying on my emotion anecdotes. I won't regret anything. Neither will I erase the past. The past makes my love even stronger. And when I meet her again in another life, I will not make the same stupid mistakes. She shall be forever my spiritual wife. Nothing. My desire had no appetite. It had nobody for which to fight. There was nothing to excite. Observing. I see the dogs and the cats too. They are so faithful to me and you. The best friends anyone can have. Their affection for us is so true. Bright white clouds with no dark scared nights. No rain, no sleet, no snow. Just the sun raining bravely in the sky, with rays making the tree leaves glow. I hear the birds sing high up on a tree. They have freedom in the habitat of nature. I whisper to myself, what peaceful harmony. Independently free, devoid of capture. I listen to the cries for the absent moral justice that people face living through the ages. I heed the sobbing of the sick, the wails of the mourners. I wish I could relieve the pains and their love embraces. I watch the alcoholic waiting restlessly for a drink. I observe the junkie sticking the needle in his arm. I scrutinize the pedophile hovering around the schools. I spot the killer ready for his victim with a firearm. I accuse myself of being too pessimistic, reproaching every negative action I take, blaming my mind for all the adverse decisions, feeling guilty for the only love I did forsake. After watching everything and everywhere, did I even take a good look at myself? I am good, kind, honest and respectful. Why then have I put myself on the shelf? Old age. Time passed quickly. Youth, health, and contentment I'm all alone, reflecting my bygone days, by which I feel warm tears piercing out of my weak eyes, falling down my wrinkled face, as I remember all the good I have done, which I like to pass on to the youth of today, full of frivolity, silliness, idleness, and thoughtlessness, whose minds are only prejudiced to destroy, demoralize, manipulate, and extinguish the peace that once was in my heart, though of old age, my love still growing with each second that passes by, yet my old heart, full of grace, feelings, and compassion. But then I keep remembering when I used to rejoice, delight, exult, and flirt with the ones I liked, with desire. Now, I all by myself, exhausted, drained, and dissipated, reflecting on old age which crept in so quickly, speedily, at once, without warning, and while I wait patiently, and with respect, the vital and final moment, an instant that nobody can escape. Then I depart forevermore. I duly oblige. The blind touch. I have a walk in the dark. I assume things with a question mark. Can I illustrate beauty without the help of my eyes? Will I be able to see the sunlight, the clouds floating above, or the marvel of the skies? I am blind and curious, absorbed with fascination. I am described as unfortunate, yet I can enjoy the mystery of the touch, becoming suspended with satisfaction. I have a walk in the dark. My heart and soul fills with spark. I can touch anything I want to, from animals and material objects. I touch humans too, they're better. They're so warm and soft, cannot be compared with other subjects. I feel the bodies so atmospheric and tense, especially the sensation I get from a woman's skin. The touch of a woman's flesh befitted my addiction. Their faces, hips, thighs and legs, fondling them as if I am playing a violin. Touching flesh became my fixation, spending most time contemplating the feeling, night and day's eyes in darkness, caressing bodies with my over-imaginative mind, satisfied but not so accommodating. Pictures, portraits and views for the eye, soft sounds, loud sounds for the ear and mind. I have touched pots and pans, table and chairs, establishing for good the power of feeling. The forbidden touch prudently refined. I didn't notice anything around. I felt my whole behavior very strange. I was crouched at the foot of her body. What happened next was totally unexpected. It seemed my body was about to interchange. I stopped walking in darkness, as I found myself surrounded by weakness. My body was becoming entangled with hers. It felt like my hands and hers were divine. Every time I touched her face I felt it on mine. Same with massaging her thighs, stroking her legs. I ended so frightened it sent shivers down my spine. Over to you. For you my love is so pure. You know it's very true. I've been staying where I belong. That's when I get very strong. Feeling contented. I know I have been blessed. How my soul gets exalted. For you my love is true. I will turn my life over to you. Through you, all my feelings are made. With graceful love I'm sprayed. By the power of your generous heart, my love explodes to the world apart. You are the giver of my emotions. By that reward I'm free of poisonous potions, hoping for your loving reaction. Before I come to your destination, you'll greet me, of that I'm certain, by the gates of sacred heaven. For you my love is true. I will turn my life over to you. In the kingdom you have built, my lustful life is fulfilled. I'll be surrounded by sexual peace. I feel like the golden fleece. All that was said is now mine, because of your seducing sign. All the pains and aches will vanish. My lonely heart with love will replenish. For you my love is so pure, I will turn my life over to you. Overshadowed love. Hold me close, my love, and kiss me. Passionate madness you cast over my desires. And though my love is pure and honest, is overshadowed by my sexual fires. When my face touches your face, and my chest presses upon your chest, my love for you fills my heart with grace. When we are lost in a world apart, a world of deepest sexual desires, panic-stricken feelings enter my heart. When you speak softly in my ears, with a voice so hushed and earnest, every word you say drives me frantic, causing my heart to be the noblest. When we make love on a needless day, it will surely ruin our affectionate bond, an interaction which makes our love bolt away. Overshadowed love in thought. The morbid thoughts which surround my existence, leaving me exhausted and senseless, like words tied to an elastic string, stretched far enough to hang me. In the morning, I feel completely agitated, full of blame. At night I feel bloody worse, full of shame. Rain and tears. Rain and tears pouring out of your eyes. A rising sadness from a heart broken with cries. Issuing warning to the mind full of hesitations. Negatively from black clouded reservations. Amidst the disbeliefs of qualms and fears, nothing is left, only rain and tears. Disbeliefs and doubts consumed your courage, tainting your character with passionate wastage. Esteem is what you're looking to achieve, appreciating all that you could believe. Rain and tears venerate your suffering, signaling the end of mental enduring. She called me, but I was far away. I told her I will come back to stay. I am not the man I used to be. She's been 30 years without me. Why I went back to see her I don't know. I should have stayed away. She said words full of lies, which still hurt even today. Adoring her was very quick and with ease. All she needed me for was to tease. Searching for love. On my way. In finding love, where the dark forces told of the place, I got lost in the valley of evil thoughts, vanishing in its lanes. All the souls there gathered around me, patting me on my confused head, welcoming me to their misty surroundings, offering me thick red wine and bread. I asked, where is the place of love? Approaching soon. They quickly answered, when from nowhere the dark angel appeared, who took me in his arms to one side. Just then, a woman appeared on the spot, gave me a seductive look, and kissed me. I am love, she said, and this is the place. He is the master. Together we will set you free. I will never find true love in this habitation. True love, mysterious and fundamental. I'll be betrayed, searching in the wrong direction, ending up in an affair of doubt and skepticism. Small and delicate, intriolate form. You're so small and delicate, sleeping nakedly next to me. Yet this should not be a deficit. You're so small and delicate. Though the body is definite, it will set our sincere loves free. You're so small and delicate, sleeping nakedly next to me. Spheres of the mouth. Attractive lips. Evolve by expressing only words of kindness, as language is honey upon the lips. A secret told to the mouth instead of to the ear would be a splendid kiss. Whereupon a poet is limited to the spheres of his mouth, ruined by his own syllabic balance. The epic of my love. Let me kiss you with the tongue of my mouth. My love is drowning me into the pit of lust. If I could savor all from the palate of your deliciously voluptuous breast, my appetite to penetrate you will be so extreme. If, however, my appetite for your body is left unfulfilled, neglected, then I will become overwhelmed, conquered with the desire of the sexual intercourse, which is not love and neither emotional. It will become misunderstood, an inappropriate method to fulfill my needs. If my sexual appetite for you, my love, is in direct conflict with the desire of lust, the actual meaning of love-making will lose its definition of a sacred love. In other words, my beloved, the sublime longing for you loses its impact and falls flat. If this should happen, then a different kind of conflict will occur. My emotions and my desire for you will give me an ability to satisfy it. The result will be of utter frustration, which can take my mind into various forms. I will be searching and exploring for alternative ways to feed the appetite. I will become scared of self-distraction, taking on a personality of self-denial, anxiety attacks, which can only lead me to have you forcefully. I am sure, though, that my extreme love and respect I have for you will defeat the desire to use sexual force on you. Let me touch you with the warmth of my hands, which will be a revised method that will aspire my cravings, to satisfy my needs by focusing on something else. My precious treasure, you are weak but comely. How beautiful you are, my love. So delightful, so captive and so enthralling. Our bed is fertile, and the seeds of our love will germinate and reproduce. We will become whole. Nothing and no one will change the way we feel and the way we act towards each other. When old age creeps in, we will have a stronger love, filled with experiences of desire. Our elapsed lust and affection will become only beautiful memories. They will become the relics of our fulfilled love. We shall kiss each other's warm but ancient lips with exalted love. When you die, I will touch you, kiss you, make love to you, in the most heavenly memories that I will cherish till the end of time. When I die, I shall join you. I am sure that we will make love, spiritually and mystically, forever and ever. Strange emotions. possessed by an evil emotion, which leaves me distraught, hysterical and filled with agitation, controlled by a malevolent empathy, succumbing to its craving desire, leaving me without sympathy, occupied by a malicious sensation, unnerving my whole existence, condemning me to a lack of passion, dominated by a vile furor, to fuck and devour without hesitation, just to satisfy my lust and to deplore, owned by a demonic indulgence, blocking my mind from morality, crushing me into a life with no substance, haunted by an infatuated obsession, frequented with morbid beliefs, without regard or consideration, influenced easily by eagerness, portraying the best in life, rewarded with nothing or less, held prisoner of crazed convictions, infatuated and surrendering to obsessive suspicions. Would I want to kiss you? Only if your love is true. Would you want to kiss me? I'm not married, I'm free. Don't spoil your only chance. With you I can swing and dance. Do secure and release your heart. 'Cause I will give you a good start. I can really flaunt you down in front everyone in town. For you I will display my true love, because it exactly fits like a glove. Would I want you to make love? Only if you're as pure as a dove. Though I'm not sure I will succeed. You're so strict and won't concede. That is all I would like to say. Whatever you'll decide I'll obey. What's my love for? It will be hard for you, if you know what I am. An adulterer that cannot deny. What if I say I still need your love? After all I've done. Will you believe me, my beloved? I do not know what to do with my life. All I know, I have committed a huge mistake. Without your forgiveness I'll be in strife. I salute you, my dearest, for being so strong. You are an example of all women I knew. Your character is pure and illuminating. So I chose to redeem my life for you. I would not be an adulterer, not again. Not because I am far away and getting old. But when you called me, I knew you were in pain. Sublime love I have. It doesn't hurt inside me anymore. To see how awful I was and without humility. It doesn't pain me anymore to cry my eyes out. Just because for myself I have no sympathy. I was on my own, born to be dead. Like a lamb ready for the slaughter. How could I have not believed? When from my beliefs I was getting farther. How many times should I fall for this evil? I know her promises where lies got worse. I've promised her love, peace and respect. Why did I bother when all she did was perverse? When I get closer, the days of anguish are closing in, guarding me against complacency. I'll be happy to ignore the signs, as I'd rather turn anxious than conceited. Who will give me the right of way? When I get closer to be arrogant, conceited with my past. I will be cozier if modesty comes my way. Uncertainty is more approved. One day I go undecided towards mediocrity. Will weakness give me an answer? Or will I have to wait till kingdom come? A response will be helpful, which can lead to a life of satisfaction. When I get nearer to melancholy, many days from now I'll be perverse. I shouldn't be glad but awkward, indicating precisely what I mean to say. Two-timed. She wasn't at work. Undoubtedly double-crossed. In bed with lover. Wasted lives. He was taught to voice his thoughts. Never to be misunderstood. Neither to be underestimated. To share with brotherhood. Never to be misunderstood. She was hateful and deceitful. Love makes her unhappy. Constantly unfaithful. She was hateful and deceitful. He was king and she was queen. Do they understand their position? In a life that was unclean. He was king and she was queen. Both existing in style and fashion. They waved cheerio to hardship. Wasting their time in lust and passion. Both existing in style and fashion. They were born so they must perish. Will they meet in their oblivion? Sharing the same remorse of blemish. They were born to this world so they must perish. Roaming the unearthly roads which they recognized so well. The streets they constructed and built for themselves. Which took them exactly at the center of hell. The dark side of love. Always take on the dark side of love. Always kiss on the smooth lips of love. Loving hearts in life are good. They will put you in the mood. False kisses just make you cry with pain. When you're not enjoying kissing, remember what you're missing. For kissing is the woman's best friend. Always kiss on the dark side of love. Always take on the smooth lips of love. If love looks really awful, there's something really dreadful. For you'll not laugh and smile but cry and weep. When you're feeling very bad, don't be extremely sad. Just always look at the bright side of life. So, always take on the dark side of a kiss. Just before your love life you dismiss. Always kiss on the dark side of love. Always look cheery and never gloomy. Always take on the smooth lips of love. Always be quick before they become clammy. The ultimate wonder of the world. Bare-breasted brunette. Posing in itself. Making it so sensual. And erotic. The half-undressed gown. Covering her intimate organ. Is more seductive. More voluptuous. Extremely carnal. With added anticipation. What you don't see. That's what you really want. The suspense. The adventure. The seduction. I don't want my food plated. I want to prepare it. Manipulate it. Consume it slowly and with pride. Taking away the expectancy. It's the loss of excitement. Trepidation and the uneasiness. What a beauty a lady possesses. So much exquisiteness. The elusive shape of the breast. The splendor of the waist. The sturdy thighs. A woman. The ultimate wonder of the world. You're only a woman. You're only a woman. I'm a patient man. No more emotional pain. If you want my heart to gain. My love for tomorrow. Without any sorrow. Give me torture and bliss. I'll kiss you better like this. I shall caress and cuddle you. You'll be safe because I'm true. Sunrises I'm alive. Life alone a greatest sunrise. So why death should not be an even greater one. Optimism is two lovers. Walking into the sunset. Arm in arm. I welcome the phenomenon of a sunrise. Only if I wait in darkness. The long and desperate ways. The true and warming love which enters our fragile hearts will always be tenuous, tripping our way of living, with many hurdles in front of us. When love and honest feeling do not exist, because we had to marry without choice. The evil emotions won't wash away. We'll leave a pool full of tears, drowning with despair, clutching at straws without fears. How many times have we been alone? How many times have we surrendered to atone? How many times have we cried? How many times have we tried? Still we end up doing the same journey, to the long and desperate ways, struggling to keep the family united, which leave us with a lake full of tears, pouring from our weeping eyes, sailing through huge waves of fears. If life give us the strength to return from the long and desperate ways that leave us drunk with desperate emotions, accusing our sanity for our misguided deeds, will only lead to a hell of distractions. Waiting. When destiny robbed me of my love years ago, my life became enslaved indefinitely. My heart and soul suffered a huge blow. When destiny robbed me of my love years ago, waiting to be caged down below, to rest in loving peace eventually. When destiny robbed me of my love years ago, my life became enslaved indefinitely. Under the fervent moon, in triolet form, I'm strolling confused and troubled, my weary eyes concealed. Under the fervent moon unsettled, I'm strolling confused and troubled, hoping I won't be repeatedly hassled, until from painful doubts I'm healed. I'm strolling confused and troubled, my weary eyes concealed. The kissing bug. What's in a kiss that make a romance hit or miss? What's in osculation, making the lips shudder with expectation? What's in a peck, which gives a bite on the neck? What's in a snog, causing the hormones to unclog? The questions have been asked, the answers will be unmasked. It is the way you wiggle the tongue that makes you sexual melody unsung. If you give a kiss that is not tasted, it will be forever and endlessly wasted. It is the passion that is in a kiss that gives love its immaculate bliss. The wetness of a kissing tongue, making the body highly strung. Kissing the one you adore so much, will sanctify with a smooth touch. But if a kiss is so deadly to the heart, it will definitely leave foreplay far apart. If the man wants her to truly commit, he can always bend down and kiss her tit. If the woman wants to elaborate on the kissing, she can adapt it herself to a bit of sucking. What do we achieve by the kissing game that makes the sexual hormones burst into flame? Think about it before you stick your tongue out. Otherwise there could be a heavy fallout. Don't be a fool and snog every mouth you find. You'll end up with a close encounter of an exhausted mind. Telling eyes. Vivacious eyes, you have my love, as though they want to tell me something. There's a secret truth which lies behind them, causing our love somehow impending. With remorseful, tearful eyes, contributing to the constant lies, compel me to impress upon asking, what is there of me you despise? Bewitching and dazzling they may be, yet with all the paint covering the lids, makes them looking dull and deceitful. Deception which my heart forbids. Vibrant eyes when sincere and repentant. What causes them to act this way I do not know. All I know, whatever you do your eyes tells me so. You try to hide but the truth is always on show. Regretful eyes you have developed since I left your comfortable abode. Now I seek peace and understanding, long-lasting consolation which have bestowed. Surreal love. Beautiful love enters my heart, Such love is too good and astonishing. Loving is too great to avoid. This beautiful love enters my heart. Strange love keeps entering. So I did my part and loved. I did not satisfy the way it wanted me to love. All the time I tried to avoid it, instead loved me more. This beautiful love bequeaths obsessiveness. Consumes my heart and keeps consuming. There's one thing, I know damn sure. This incredible love tempts me, but it won't defeat me. It won't be long till I surrender to it quickly. This beautiful love it bestows hypnotizes my mind and keeps my senses free. Beautiful love joins my heart. But this love is not what I really wanted find. It is not what I expected or dreamt about. This beautiful love scintillates vibrantly. Hurts my eyes and keeps me blind. It is a love made in the dark tunnels of limbo. It is the love of a lost soul trying to escape darkness. This love is confusing me and makes me very scared. This artificial love too misunderstood. For being too surreal and meaningless. You have been listening to In Search of Crazed Love. Collected Poems by Alfred Vassallo. From the book of the same name.